Hello, friends, and welcome to JKM News. Today, we'll talk about the company Zilingo. Zilingo has sacked an Indian-origin CEO Ankiti Bose after a forensic audit. On March 31st, Ankiti Bose was placed under suspension following complaints of alleged discrepancies in Zilingo's account. So, what exactly has happened? Singapore-based fashion technology startup Zilingo said that it has sacked Indian-origin co-founder and CEO Ankiti Bose following an independent forensic audit into complaints of serious financial irregularities. On March 31st, Bose was placed under suspension following complaints of alleged discrepancies in the company's accounts. Here is what Zilingo said in a statement. Following an investigation led by an independent forensic firm that was commissioned to look into the complaints of serious financial irregularities, the company has decided to terminate Ankiti Bose's employment with cause and reserves the right to pursue appropriate legal action. The firm, however, did not elaborate on the allegations against Bose or the findings of the audit. It said Bose made certain harassment-related allegations only after she was suspended on March 31st, and an investigation has concluded that the firm took an appropriate action. Company said. On April 11th, after her suspension on March 31, Ankiti Bose brought to the board's attention for the first time certain harassment-related issues pertaining to past time periods, which did not include any harassment complaints against investors or their nominees. A top consulting firm was appointed to look into the claims of harassment, the firm said without naming the consultant. Another statement from the company came, and it claimed that the investigation has concluded that the company took appropriate action and followed due process to address these complaints that were brought to their notice, contrary to media reports that have suggested that the suspension and the investigation into Ankiti Bose were aimed at suppressing the said harassment claims. Zilingo, which is an online fashion company that supplies technology to apparel merchants and factories, was founded in 2015 by Ankiti Bose and Chief Technology Officer Dhruv Kapoor. The company, which counts Singaporean state holding company Temasek and Sequoia Capital among its investors, had previously stated that the stakeholders and board members received the information of discrepancies that needed investigation, after which major investors were authorized to suspend Bose. According to the reports, Bose has lawyered up and disputed allegations of wrongdoing. She further contended that her suspension was due in part to her complaints about the harassment. Zilingo further said, the company is deeply pained and disappointed to see the manner in which the board, investors, and employees have been constantly attacked through ostensibly leaked and fake information, along with what unfortunately appears to be paid and defamatory social media campaigns through the investigation period. This has caused irreparable damage to the company and the board and the employees and investors. Following the recall of the loans by debt holders, an independent financial advisor was appointed by the company, which is in the midst of the assessing options for the business. More information will be provided soon in due course, the company added. Zilingo was started as a Southeast Asia-focused e-commerce firm. Over the time, it became a global supply chain for the apparel industry, financing, and other services. The company, which has about 600 employees in 8 countries, raised $226 million in its last fundraising round in early 2019. The fundraising has elevated the company at a whopping $1 billion.